So this is the VIVO V20 Pro, and my first look at it was, oh my god, each and every smartphone should have such a finish on the back. I mean, the finish on the back is like this material that is non-smudge resistant, it doesn't have any fingerprints or anything, and as you can see, it does change the color in different situations. So depending on the lighting situation, it changes from dark blue, purple to orange to pink, and it just looks amazing. I have never seen such a material in a smartphone. Now let's get to the camera module. So first up, we have three cameras out here. So we have a main 64 megapixel sensor, a macro and a wide angle, and under that we have something we can call hybrid zoom and the flashlight. Now towards the right of the phone we have the power button and the volume rocker. Towards the bottom we have the speaker grill, a Type-C port, your SIM tray tool. Towards the left we have nothing, it's just clean and plain. And towards the top we have a mic. Now let's get to the front of the smartphone. Now at the top we have a notch that has two cameras on it. It has speaker grill on the top and just normal bezels down there. So yes, I have bought this in the offline market, so that's why you can actually see that there is a screen protector on here and there was no wrapping around for this smartphone. Now this one is equipped with a 4000 mAh battery. It has three cameras. As I told, it has a 64 megapixel camera, a wide angle and a macro camera, and it has a night vision camera. And the interesting part is the front camera, the selfie camera, is actually a 44 megapixel camera. I mean, there's not much of a difference between the front and the back camera right now. And it's rocking the Snapdragon 765G and it's a 5G phone. So I'll give the credit to the smartphone that it's one of the cheapest. I'm not saying it is the cheapest, I don't know, but it may just be one of the cheapest 5G smartphones in India right now. 4K 60 FPS on both the cameras, so it's a pretty powerful smartphone, and everything else just seems fine in smartphone. But is it actually worth it? I don't think so, because now it is a good smartphone, don't get me wrong, the cameras are good, everything else is good, but when you bump up your price a little bit higher, you have a serious competitor, the OnePlus 8T, which is like a whole generation better than the smartphone. First up, it has a 120Hz panel other than the 60Hz that the VIVO is rocking. It has a better camera system. Now I'm talking about the better camera system and not the camera features, so do remember that. It has a slightly bigger battery, that is a 4500 mAh battery, unlike the 4000 mAh one that the VIVO has. The main thing that I would actually recommend you buying the OnePlus 8T is the Snapdragon 865. So now obviously if you give me a phone with a Snapdragon 765G and Snapdragon 865 and tell them to use it together, I won't be able to find a difference. But if you actually do the benchmark scores and other thing, you will find a pretty huge difference. So, and if you are planning to buy a smartphone right now, I'll probably recommend you to wait for some 6 to 4 hours more, because the OnePlus 9 event is launching, and they have rumors that OnePlus might be launching a budget gaming smartphone. Maybe they'll call it the OnePlus 9R or OnePlus 9 Lite. And right now, while I'm editing video, I'll put the time up here of when the OnePlus 9 event is gonna happen. So yeah, I mean, it is a pretty good smartphone. I like the finish. I think every smartphone should actually have this type of finish. It smells smooth, rubbery, but it's not, it doesn't feel like, you know, the cheap kind of plastic that other smartphones have. And the colors are actually good, and yeah, I would actually be happy with this phone. But I'd probably go for a OnePlus 8T because of its better processor and other things and faster screen. So yeah, that's the review of the VIVO V20 Pro. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and yeah, bye!